We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Jordan Balazovic gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
At the plate, Starling Marte. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 2, Starling Marte.
First pitch on its way. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take...
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. Into the box, Nick Ahmed. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, but let's not focus on that. They're 1-0. Last game they were able to get a W. Let's see if they continue that momentum today and start playing some consistent baseball.
Down the first baseline. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road. Not a very big zone, but he will give you that low.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, I was fortunate to play 2 years in this ballpark and call it my home. And one thing I'll tell you is, as a right-handed hitter, get going opposite field into the bay out of your head, because it's not happening. You have to keep the line drive approach. And this park plays 2 different ways. Day game, the ball will fly a little bit to left. Night game, stay on the attack, stay big part of the field, up the middle the other way, and you'll have success.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Quite frankly, one of the toughest and baddest dudes in the game of baseball. We all remember coming in Game 7 of the World Series against the Kansas City Royals. Every team thinks that they have an ace. Well, guess what? This guy is a true, legitimate ace. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. It does have the straight changeup, and just in case you didn't know this, the guy can swing the bat a little bit too. One of the best pitchers in the game.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Bumgarner has thrown north of 1,800 big league innings in his career, and over that time he's punched out over 1,800 batters, placing him just outside the all-time top 100 on the strikeout list. Yastrzemski was born in Massachusetts. He was taken in the 14th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is there, 2 gone. Standing in, Wilmer Flores. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The pitch. High and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down. And that'll end the inning. Giants down in order. Digging in, Christian Walker. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Smoke toward third. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Runner at first following the error. And now it'll be the catcher, Stephen Vogt. First pitch on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Pence. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping in, Ildemaro Vargas, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Here comes the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. So it's no runs on no hits. 1 error and a runner left stranded. On now. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He drove in his club's only run a night ago.
Hunter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air to center. Marte is there to take it as Pence is retired on the first pitch he sees. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Count is 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Calhoun will reach out with one hand to make. Digging in, Carson Kelly. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And that's taken for strike 1. Kelly plays catcher most of the time, but they've got him on the hot corner today. And that misses 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. One gone in the Arizona third, and the pitcher Madison Bumgarner will bat next. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base now.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. One there. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Brandon Crawford digging in next. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hard hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in, Jordan Balazovic. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Long throw to third. And he'll get in there safely at third. Second and third now with 2 gone.
Number 5,
Standing in now, Mike Yastrzemski, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he falls behind 0-2. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Riding in once again, Nick Ahmed. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Down the left field line and deep. Yastrzemski will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Up next for Arizona, Ketel Marte. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
So striding in, Christian Walker comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Fastball just inside.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end. Now in the box, Wilmer Flores. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. To short. Ahmed fields it cleanly. And that's the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Pence tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Evan Longoria looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, back inside.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Cole Calhoun comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
That's Bolton.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Count remains full. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, Ildemaro Vargas. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ildemaro Vargas.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Hit out towards second. Flores has it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs, so he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That, or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. No balls and 1 strike. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Crawford is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for San Francisco. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that'll be shy of the arcade as it's off the brick wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there. Crawford rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
So now to the plate, Jordan Balazovic, as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with 1 gone as he puts this one down. The second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The center fielder.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Stephen Duggar. He's set. Here it comes. Has a look. Now the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
This pitch is popped up. Kelly has got it, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Carson Kelly will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Two balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
A bouncer to the left side. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Madison Bumgarner. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now to the plate, Starling Marte. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Diamondbacks down in order. They still trail 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Coming to the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. No hits to this point. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Liner toward right center. Marte is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now back, second baseman.
Striding into the box, Wilmer Flores. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Fouled off. And another foul ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 1-2 pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And that's going to be a base hit for Pence.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Calhoun is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ready once again, Nick Ahmed. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And they start him with one high and away for ball one.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Pence to the track. And this one bounds around against the wall. Digging hard. He's headed for third.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Into the box now, Christian Walker.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. Set. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Walker is retired, 2 down now. Ready for another shot now, Stephen Vogt, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away. Big spot here, runners at the corners, 2 gone, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. 0-1 the count. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is pulled into right. Pence is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. Ready for another chance? Buster Posey, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The catcher, Buster Posey.
Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. This is pulled into right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batter.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Now pitching for Arizona.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here. So that'll do it tonight for Madison Bumgarner. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch. Alex Dickerson will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And you can't ask for much more off the bench as he'll drive that run in with extra bases.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Giants get a run on the RBI double. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 2-0 San Francisco. Trevor Gott's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58, Trevor Gott.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ildemaro Vargas. His career numbers in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Gott features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. The Giants are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
At the plate, Carson Kelly. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
To 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Yastrzemski will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Eduardo Escobar will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Diamondbacks. Number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Stephon Crichton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58.
Bottom of the inning now, so digging in now, Mike Yastrzemski. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second, but that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. First pitch on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Hunter Pence stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Marte on the move, but this will land untouched. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off. Flores on at first, nobody out. Swing and a line drive, but just foul.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And it's 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s, getting it out.
At the plate now, Evan Longoria. fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Ahmed over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away. 1 gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and that brings up Buster Posey. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
0-2, the count to Posey. First and second now, 1 man out. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
From the stretch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Giants. Here's Starling Marte, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Reyes Maranta takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home is outside for a ball. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Now at the plate, Nick Ahmed. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
A ball and a strike now. And he fouls this one off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Ketel Marte waits on deck. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And there to take it in his Pence, and that's out number 2. Standing in, Ketel Marte. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And this is low, ball 1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Count even now at 1-1. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Arizona down to its last strike. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Into the cove, but foul. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And in game 1 of this series, it sure doesn't hurt that you make the closer come in, and he threw a ton of pitches. It's possible he might not be available going forward.
Full count, 3-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And the slider misses low and away here. It's ball 4. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Christian Walker. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And he's way off balance with the swing there. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. He's got it, and the Giants have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. San Francisco used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jordan Balazovic gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Madison Bumgarner pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Reyes Maranta earns the save out of the bullpen, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 3 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the National League West, the Giants only allowed 2 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 3-0. The Atlanta Braves bested the visiting Padres 4-0. The Dodgers totaled 11 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 6-5. The Nationals got 11 hits overall as they beat the visiting Marlins 8-7. The Phillies pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 2-0. The Reds got 12 hits in this one as they got the best of the Brewers at home 7-3. The Pittsburgh Pirates combined to allow only 4 hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 4-0. The Orioles knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 8-7. Michael Chavis had a big fly with 5 driven in, helping lead the Red Sox to a win over the Rays 6-5. The Chicago White Sox went deep 4 times as they sank the Mariners 11-0. The Royals amassed 14 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Tigers 7-4. The Minnesota Twins allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they bested the visiting Indians 2-1. Mark Canha had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish as Oakland pushed past the Angels 7-5. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors. Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting out in the NL West, the San Francisco Giants racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 3-0. The Braves bested the visiting Padres 4-0. The Los Angeles Dodgers totaled 11 hits as they got the win in extra innings over the Cardinals 6-5. The Washington Nationals got 11 hits overall as they beat the visiting Marlins 8-7. The Philadelphia Phillies pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 2-0. The Cincinnati Reds had 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers at home 7-3. The Pirates held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 4-0. The Baltimore Orioles got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 8-7. Michael Chavis had a big fly with 5 driven in, helping lead the Red Sox to a win over the Rays 6-5. The White Sox knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 11-0. The Kansas City Royals picked up 14 hits in total as they defeated the visiting Tigers 7-4. The Twins allowed only 5 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Indians 2-1. Mark Canha was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits as Oakland pushed past the Angels 7-5. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.